Chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Jean Mensah, has charged first-time voters to exercise their civic duty by stepping out in their numbers on election day to vote for the political parties of their choice. The chairperson, however, reminded the beginners to carefully analyze the policies of the parties before they cast their vote, because those policies could make or unmake them. Madam Jean Mensah said this when she met with leadership and members of the Youth Bridge Foundation, an NGO embarking on first-time campaign at the IPAC Conference Hall at the headquarters of the Electoral Commission.
You know, I've always said that we always say that the youth are the future of our country, but they must be prepared. And I think that organizations such as the Youth Bridge is doing excellently in this endeavor. We cannot expect that you have a place around the table if you are not prepared. And if we are to have the meaningful participation of young people around the table, we must take time to prepare them. And so I don't buy, or I do not believe so much in the, the phrase or the cliche of prepare the youth are the future of our nation. I think that we must prepare the youth to lead. And that's why we applaud this initiative by the Youth Bridge in sensitizing you, in providing you knowledge as to why your vote is important, as to why you must exercise your civic duty, and so on and so forth. So I think this is laudable and it's worth commending. I believe that each and every one of you should have a place around the table. But as I have said, you must have knowledge so that your participation around the table would be meaningful. So that it's not just counting numbers and saying that, oh, let's gather a few youth around the table, and you come around the table but you cannot engage. And therefore the knowledge that you're acquiring through your interaction with the Youth Bridge Initiative and the Youth Bridge Foundation is very, very vital. I would not take too much of your time, but I just urge you in this election to go out in your numbers to cast your votes in a meaningful way. I think it's important that you look at the policies and programs that political parties have before you cast your votes, and that at the end of the day, your vote would be meaningful and will lead to the development of our country. I also like to urge you, I think as all of us around the table from the side of the Commission have pledged ourselves as agents of peace.
Meanwhile, the Executive Director of Youth Bridge Foundation, Seth Oteng, called on political parties to take the first-time voters seriously by listening to their needs during decision-making. He also commended the Electoral Commission for opening up to young people who are going to have their first shots at choosing who leads the country.
It's a national cause and a national agenda, and they have a role to play. Let me say that the youth for the last 2016 election, the first-time voter population was, and the data I have for the Electoral Commission, then Mr. Tiki, was about 21%. The youth age 18 to 20 was about 21% of the voter population. What that meant is that it's a huge number. That's those voting in a presidential and parliamentary election. We expect that when the register is final, the number is likely to go up. So for the Electoral Commission to recognize the important role of the youth and the first-time voter in Ghana's election 2020, it's very, very much welcome. And political parties out there may want to take the first-time voters serious, because they are the kingmakers. And they understand. We've had, with the support of the Canada Fund for Local Initiative, we're running this campaign, the first-time voter education campaign. We've had seminar in the northern part of Ghana, in the middle belts, and then we're heading towards the coastal community next week. What we do is that we introduce them to the basic tenets of each political party, so that they know the tenets of the political parties and the youth sensitivity analysis of each political party's manifesto. How does it speak to them? And they are supposed to make their own informed decisions. Political parties out there better take youth first-time voters serious.
The foundation also called on the EC to be fair and transparent in the upcoming elections. You're watching Joy News Prime with me, Ernest Mini. We're taking a break. When we return, Gifty will bring you more business stories. Stay with us.